In the shadow of Atlanta's skyline, a sinister chapter unfolded, leaving a city gripped by fear and a community haunted by the unknown. Today, we delve into the chilling tale of the Atlanta child murders of 1979 to 1981, a story that sends shivers down the spine and raises questions that linger to this day. Buckle up as we unravel the mysteries that left a city paralyzed with dread. Welcome to a journey that explores the darkness that lurks beneath the surface. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, a malevolent force loomed over Atlanta's black communities. A mysterious assailant targeted black children and young adults, kidnapping them only to leave their lifeless bodies discovered days or weeks later, the infamous Atlanta child murders. Law enforcement arrested Wayne Williams in connection to these heinous crimes, charging him with 2 murders, a far cry from the 29 he was implicated in. Despite the apparent cessation of homicides post-Williams' arrest, skepticism lingers, particularly among victims' families questioning his true culpability. The release of Netflix's Mindhunter in 2019 rekindled interest, coinciding with the reopening of the actual Atlanta child murders case, offering a renewed pursuit of truth and justice. The grim spree commenced in the summer of 1979 with the mysterious disappearances of 14-year-old Edward Hope Smith and 13-year-old Alfred Evans. Although the bodies of both boys were later discovered in a vacant parking lot, it took over a year to identify Evans. Strikingly, the initial revelation of their lifeless forms did not elicit immediate concern. The Washington Post later reported that law enforcement initially dismissed the killings as drug-related, almost forgetting the incidents. Even when the lifeless bodies of 14-year-old Milton Harvey and 9-year-old Yusuf Bell surfaced in late 1979, Bell's remains found in an abandoned school just 4 blocks from his home, Atlanta police had not yet connected the dots between the various disappearances and murders. This early oversight marked a troubling precursor to the challenges and oversights that would plague the investigation. In the tumultuous year of 1980, the harrowing death toll escalated. The tragic events unfolded as 12-year-old Angel Lanier fell victim to murder in early March. Shockingly, before her lifeless body, bound to a tree, was discovered, police insisted to her mother that the girl had merely run away from home. Subsequently, 11-year-old Jeffrey Mathis went missing, and it would be almost a year before his body was recovered. In May, the lifeless form of 15-year-old Eric Middlebrooks, brutally bludgeoned, was found. During that very month, in a courageous effort to address the mounting crisis, Camille Bell, who is a mother of Yusuf, Willie Mae Mathis, who is a mother of Jeffrey, and Venus Taylor, who is the mother of Angel, took a proactive stance. They organized the inaugural meeting of the Committee to Stop Children's Murders, urging the police to seriously investigate any potential connections between the cases. Despite their efforts, the grim pattern persisted. June witnessed the disappearances of 7-year-old Latanya Wilson and 10-year-old Aaron Weish, followed by the vanishing of 9-year-old Anthony Carter and 10-year-old Earl Lee Terrell in July. As the year unfolded, 5 more children disappeared, and the toll continued to rise into 1981, claiming the lives of 7 other children and 6 adults. Some victims were discovered shortly after their disappearances, while others remained hidden for months. Strikingly, some of the victims were acquainted with each other, living only a few houses apart, a chilling detail eerily portrayed in the series Mindhunter. The initial police efforts in the Atlanta child murders were regrettably marked by incompetence. Investigators, for months, hesitated to acknowledge any connection among the killings, and public figures were reluctant to divulge case details, fearing potential harm to the city's reputation. In Mindhunter, the grieving mothers of the Committee to Stop Children's Murders, led by June Carroll's character Camille Bell, push for police action. Despite an FBI behavioral science unit liaison, the case gains traction in August with the discovery of 13-year-old Clifford Jones. The disappearance of 11-year-old Darren Glass in November prompts the ATKID investigation, intensifying public and media involvement. In contrast to Mindhunter's portrayal, historical accuracy reveals Atlanta authorities seeking FBI assistance. Bureau agents did profile the suspect and visit crime scenes. John Douglas, Ford's real-life counterpart, joined in early 1981, contributing insights from his unit's interviews with 25 serial and mass murderers. While not the initial profiler, Mindhunter exaggerates Ford's on-the-ground role, emphasizing profiling's impact and the FBI's significant involvement in the investigation's conclusion. After this, a significant shift in the Atlanta child murders investigation occurred when victims' bodies, previously found on dry land, began appearing along rivers. FBI profilers suspected the killer aimed to wash away evidence. FBI Special Agent Mike McComas proposed canvassing bridges along the rivers, leading to Wayne Williams's arrest after a suspicious splash in the Chattahoochee River on May 22. Despite Williams's denial and controversy over evidence, his arrest on June 21 resulted in a conviction on February 27, with a sentence of 2 consecutive life terms, linking him to the majority of unsolved murders. Following Wayne Williams' conviction for the Atlanta child murders, doubts over his sole culpability have deepened. Even victims' relatives now question his innocence, mirroring Mindhunter's uncertainty. The absence of charges in other child murder cases, the 2005 reopening and later discontinuation of investigations, and a 2010 CNN documentary featuring Williams's insistence on innocence emphasized the ongoing skepticism. Recent efforts by Atlanta officials to retest evidence and review cases from 1970 to 1985, coupled with profiler John Douglas's belief, further contribute to persistent ambiguity, raising provocative questions about Williams potentially being a scapegoat. In 2019, Atlanta's child murder case was reopened due to unresolved aspects and diverse theories. Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, who lived through the city's terror, spearheaded the re-examination, stressing the need for modern forensic technology. Bottoms evoked the prevalent fear of a sinister force targeting black children, highlighting the urgency. Despite varying opinions, Police Chief Erica Shields endorsed the renewed investigation, acknowledging its crucial significance. Retired Detective Danny Agon asserts Wayne Williams as the definitive perpetrator, citing additional evidence and Williams's presence on the bridge. The differing perspectives underscore the case's intricate nature, fueling ongoing debate. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Atlanta child murders. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and never forget.